Hello, this is Joe Price from the BYU Record Linking Lab. I'm going to provide some instructions on how to fill in the census tree for a particular surname. Right now we're doing Rockwood, and so you would go to the Google spreadsheet, Rockwood census tree, and then look for a place where there's gaps. So right here, these are people that have a 1900 census, a 1920 census. Actually, let's just turn on the freeze really quick so you can see the top rows. So again, I would just scroll down here. Okay, so here's a gap where I have 1900 census, 1920 census, but I'm missing the 1910. So what I'm going to do is just go to the person that I have a PID for, and my job is now to find a 1910 census for this person. Now the first place to check is just look up in sources and see if it's already there. So in this case it is. So sorry, that's a 1900 census. We can do you see how it matches up with our person? Now the second place we're going to look is just over here in record hints, and so notice here there's my 1910. So I'm going to review and attach. And the nice thing is a lot of times when I attach these records, I'm going to get a bunch of other people as well. Okay, so I'm just going to attach. And this is why we want to check the sources first, because sometimes as we're doing it for other people in this sheet, we'll fill in other people. Okay, now this was interesting. I don't know why there's a girl symbol here for Arthur. It says son, so it does look like his gender was miscoded, which was probably why we were having a hard time finding him. So I'm going to hit record now, because now I just need to get the ARC for Arthur. So that was my original person. If I need to double check and come over here and see, yeah, that this is Arthur that we're trying to find. And so then I just grab the ARC there at the top and I paste it in. Okay, let's do another one. So let's go back to family tree. We're going to find by ID. Okay, so here's George. And again, we're looking for a 1910 census here, so we can check in sources. 1900, 1920. Come over here to record hints. We can hit show details, and we glance down this list. We do not have a 1910 that's hinted, so we're going to go try to find it in Ancestry and see if we can bring it over. Okay, so we hit Ancestry. We kind of scroll down this list, see if we can see a 1910 for him. Okay, we don't see a 1910, but we do have this 1900, so maybe we could start there and then see if any hints show up here on the sidebar for 1910. Okay, so no hints are showing up for George Rockwood. So then what we're going to do is see if we can find him in a tree. And so this might be our guy. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can compare. So this is 5th of August. Okay, so this is our guy. And then the nice thing here is that someone else has found a hint for him, or a record hint. So let's just then find this particular record. And I'm actually going to just pull my family search screen over here so I can look at these side by side. I'm going to hit family search. Okay, so I'm just going to, ooh, that is super weird. That's someone, oh yeah, sorry, we are, what happened here? Let's go back. Sorry, let me, oh, sorry, I pulled the wrong one over. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go here. And now we're looking for 1910. We've got George. We'll just take his middle name out. Let's just check his birth year, see if it's in the range of 1786. I know he lives in Bombay, Franklin, so we can put that in here, and then we can update this. Okay, so we're still not finding him, so we got to somehow get family search to figure out where he is. So born New York, everything's lining up really well. So I'm going to actually just take out his death place. Sometimes you just have to strip away some of the information. Okay, let's update this. Okay, let's narrow our search down to the, it's not even, we're not finding a single one. So what we're going to do at this point now, this is where it gets fun. We're just going to try to see if we can find one of his other family members in the tree. So let's go to this record right here and see. So his dad was Herman, so we should be able to find his dad in the 1910 census. Let's see if it shows up as a record hint. So he's living in Bombay. Okay, so he's not there. So let's go see if we can look for him directly in here. So here we have Herman S. Rockwood, 44. Okay, so let's change his birthplace to New York. Okay, and we'll just delete some of this other stuff. Okay, and then we'll put in the place where he was living. Okay, and then we're going to update. Okay, so there we have, oh, right there. So there we have it. Okay. So now we're going to attach this to the family tree. And so attach. Okay, so it's not clear why we weren't able to pick that up earlier. Let's see. Okay, but we do have it now, and so we're going to hit record, and let's go get the arc for George. Okay, and so right there I'm on George, and so that's my arc. Oops, I went a little too far, and we will drop that in right here. Okay, let's just do one more. Close some of my windows. We're going to find. Okay, so we have Nathan Ellsworth Rockwood. Again, our goal is to find the 1910 census. We check in the sources. Okay, right there. So this one does have a 1910, so we click right here, and then we're just going to pull the arc right out of that spot and drop it into our tree. And then I'm just going to highlight these red so that I know that those were ones that we added, so we can go back and check later why we didn't catch them in the first place in our machine learning algorithm. But that's what we're going to do. We're just going to try to fill in arcs for as many of these gaps as we can. Thanks for your help with this.